What up, guys? It's Alchemy of Life back with another video, and today is going to be a how-to for a sweetener jar or any kind of sweetener jar. But today I'm doing one kind of like this one that I did for myself, I got on the altar, but it's for a dear friend. Just you know who you are, So basically, what I will be doing is my own rendition. Now these, all you have to do, like with most things when it comes to alchemy and spell work, is grasp the concept of what it is. So if you see a jar done online, you don't have to do it exactly the same the whole entire time. These jars are particularly generally called honey jars. The only honey I have is really organically thick. So it's going to be hard to get out of the jar. So I will be using a combination of very sweet syrups. One that I made myself and put back into a regular butter syrup jar. Well, container. But I made it myself. It's like a brown sugar syrup that I was using for breakfast and different things like that. But once you grasp the concept, you'll know that it's all about the correspondences and the intention. Just that. Also, I got a prosperity candle. About to do something else with that later. Oh, I harvested some, the last of the rosemary. I also put some of that in there that's a correspondence of money, but I put some of those in there. I have a little bit more somewhere else. I'm going to be putting that in water and letting it soak for about a few minutes and taking it out and then letting it dry. I kind of had a bit of a cold, so excuse me. Excuse the altar. I do need to clean it off. But, it's been a while. Well, it feels like it's been a while since I came on. I will be using some of this right here. I charged this under the last Leo full moon. Not the last Leo full moon, but it was that Leo full moon that was a blood/super moon. And what it is it's bay leaf and ancestor money, burnt ashes, activated with water. That is called, commonly known as, what was it? What alchemical phase is that? I mentioned it in a prior video, videos months ago. Oh my God. It's not distillation. I know it's the black phase. It's part of the black phase in alchemy, but not really. I'll have to look that up. But I'll probably be coming back on for a reading, so I'll look that up later and come back on and tell you guys. But sorry I forgot. But yeah, a lot of the times when you burn things, they form ashes. If you know what the correspondence and symbolic nature of that was, now you have it in ash form and you can reactivate it using some form of liquid, generally water. Alchemy 101, Laboratory Alchemy 101. So this is good for prosperity. It's got fiery energy. Super fiery energy is charged under a super blood moon. So I'm going to be putting some of that in there. I would put some prosperity oil in there, but I need to get more. So once I do, I'll do, but I have a lot of other things that'll help her attract what she needs. But this is just a simple how-to for you guys who don't know how to do these types of things. I'll be doing more spells and more alchemy on the channel. I already have part of it already started. So as you can see, I painted it a little bit. Got a B and another B. Because in her YouTube name, there's 2 B's. And as you can see, I'm not the greatest painter. I think it's not even that I'm not the greatest painter. I went and got detail painting brushes because I was trying to do it so quick. I did this last week. But yeah, they were just for detail. and they weren't just like painting. But I mean, I did do letters and stuff, so it does kind of work because the detail paintbrushes are for like spelling names and different things, and like obviously getting the detail of whatever you're painting. I should have just got a regular brush. I got like point number 10s and stuff, but I got bay leaves in there for her. I crushed one up. I got 2 bay leaves I wrote on. So that's 3, symbolic nature of 3. I got some ancestor money in there for her ancestors. I wrote some in there. And I got some fake stack cash money. So I'll go get that real quick. So this is the ancestor money I've been working with. Well, I will be working with. Haven't worked with it yet, except for that. And I got some fake money for the altar and for different things I'll be doing, for the work I'll be doing. And one thing, guys, is when you're doing prosperity spells, you do not have to actually use real money. Now, if your mind is not in that place where you will perceive it to be fake, then that's what the universe will recognize it as. So just use real money if your mind's not there yet. But my mind is in a place of the reality of things that the universe, aka the subconscious mind or subconscious reality, does not know what's real and what's not. So fake or real cash, use it. So it's easier to obtain more fake cash than anything. For a lot of people, you get them on Wish.com, get a bunch of fake stacks, look like you Offset or something from the Migos, you know what I'm saying? But it works because the more you put on there, the higher the vibration, the more money you'll attract. Use it on your altar and different things like that. And you can use it in various different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like, it works. It definitely works. 100%. So if you're trying to attract, because you have the avenues, or trying to, or have created the avenues to where you can stack up cash like that, it's like a life hack. Like, don't play with me. So I will start off by putting a little bit of this. I've been waiting to use this and not knowing what to use it on, but I'll be using it on my jars. Some of that Super Blood Moon Leo Ash Water. And that's all. You got bay leaves. I got money. Oh, I also got cloves. I got oregano, and I got some rosemary. Some rosemary pistils in there already. Alrighty. Brown sugar next. Do I have a spoon? And this is also going to correspond with self-love too, so I'm going to put some some rose type stuff in there, like rose petals and rose hips that I got from the organic market. Common ground in Urbana for all my people who are local. But for people who are not, I got it from the local organic market. There. And I will be shipping this off to you. I got all your information to do so. I've just kind of been slacking. But I told you I'll either do it yesterday or today. I fell asleep yesterday. And while you're doing this, you don't want to put your intentions into it. So I'm seeing things sweetening up in her life. So whatever she's been going through, if anything, no matter good or bad, it will sweeten up even more. Alright, next we're going to put some vanilla extract. Vanilla. We know that's all about sweetening things up and balancing out the sweetness with just a little bit of bitterness, but sweet as well. Now this is more on the hoodoo side of things. Voodoo, hoodoo. You know, as an alchemist, we apply all different types of paths and our one path to make it our own custom path. That's what I love about what I do. Next, we're going to put some Caro corn syrup. And next, the syrup that I made for my breakfast stuff that I told you about. This is like a brown sugar syrup. Alrighty. And for my last 3 ingredients, I'm going to put some rose petals for self-love and rose hips for self-love as well. Because love and self-love is the highest vibration. One of the highest vibrations of all time. So if you have like narcissistic people after you, this or that, you will raise your vibration above them. I also put these in some tea earlier. I have yet to drink, but I'm about to. It'll be good. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I also got all these ingredients that are in these bags from the organic market. As you can see, it's all labeled. That's how we label at the market. Rose hips, 0.7 grams. Oh, crap. Okay, there we go. And then I will be burning a candle on top of the lid, on top of here, tonight, that I will inscribe with a sigil, or maybe just inscribe with an intention. And last but not least, something that will boost your jars, like that just makes them work with lightning type speed. Coffee grounds. I'm using a very dark roast. Reminds me of dark energy. And dark energy works quick. So there you go. Oh shit. I'll be right back. Black households, you know what we do? We put all this. There's no coffee in this. Has something else. Been tricked. Be right back. Just hold on. It's almost like when you open the butter dish in the freezer and it has like beans from Thanksgiving or something. You'd be like, what? Thought this was butter. Shit. Back with a medium dark roast I pulled out of the freezer, so it has to be coffee. My mom doesn't keep anything else in a coffee dish in the freezer but coffee. And you just put what you like. I'm going to set my rose quartz on top of it with a candle. And then Victoria, yours is next. Yours is already painted and everything. So yeah, that's just kind of one method how you make a sweetener jar, prosperity jar, honey jar, whatever you want to call it. But you just have to know how to work with the correspondences alchemically, and you'll be good. Alchemy of I was gonna say alchemy of life. I'm out, but not yet because I'm gonna activate it by shaking it. Make sure the lid is tight. It's tight. There we go. Alchemy of life. I'm out. We'll probably be back because I'm feeling it.